Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our next webinar session dedicated to new features and plans for 2024. My name is Sergey Litvinov, and I'm Senior Account Executive at EOSDA Analytics. And today I will be very happy to present you about our company, tell you more about our company, and tell you more about our upcoming features. And before we start, I'd like to introduce you to my colleagues who would be also co-hosting this event with me. So our Chief Scientist, Dr. Alexey Krivobok, and our Product Manager, Maxim Bogomolov. So before we start, I'd like to ask you to put some plus in the comment section just to ensure that you can see and hear me clearly. Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. So, and before we start, let me just share a quick agenda with you. So we're going to be speaking about some company's features and what we are doing at EOS Data Analytics. And also for those who already know about our company, I'm very excited to have one more time with us at our new webinar session. But for those who have never heard about our company and joined for the first time, let me just quickly share our our meeting agenda, and of course, tell you more about our features. So first of all, we're going to be speaking about our products. Then we will be speaking about our upcoming features related to VRA maps, the role of weather in planning field operations, and of course, finance manager warehouse to track inventory purchases. And of course, we will be speaking about our EOSat satellite that we launched in January 2023. So when it comes to our company, we employ approximately 250 employees. We have 25 PhD scientists and 60 R&D engineers and GIS specialists. The company is headquartered in the United States with the R&D centers in Ukraine. And all those people help us to deliver very complex custom solutions, such as yield prediction, crop classification, field boundaries detection, soil moisture, and many others. And a part of those custom solutions that we provide, we also deliver custom SaaS products out of the box solutions. So those could be crop monitoring platform, forest monitoring platform, and the land viewer. And of course, our gem is EOSat satellite that we launched in January 2023, and it's already available for commercial usage. So we're also official partner of AWS, and you can see some list of clients that we already work with, but the list is not limited. So we work with the World Bank, Corteva, Kubota, and many other companies worldwide. So just to dive deeper into some product that we provide out of the box. So our crop monitoring solution gives you unprecedented quality to monitor your fields, and you don't need to monitor them offline. So basically you can do all this stuff and all this job by sitting at the office and monitoring your fields. So you can measure crop health, weather risk management, and of course, a part of that, you can get all the data through the API. Forest monitoring is also a part of our project that we can deliver. So it includes deforestation, reforestation, forest health, biomass estimation, carbon stock, and many other projects. And of course, land viewer. With land viewer, you can get satellite analytics on the go. So we combine more than 20 satellite providers, including 8 high-resolution satellite data sets that you can process on the go and basically get very sophisticated analytics for any territory you need. And of course, when it comes to custom solutions, as I mentioned before, we can do crop classification, identification of field boundaries, yield prediction, and many other things like that. And additionally, the platform that we deliver could be white labeled. So we deliver white labeling solutions to our customers because it helps them to avoid investing additional budget and funds into something that is already developed. So we just basically save budget and funds for our clients, and the platform can be white labeled with your own logo name, company brand name, and can be hosted on your own domain name. So when it comes to kind of revenue stream. So platform gives you additional revenue stream, and what you can do is you can resell to your clients the amount of hectares you buy on our platform at your own prices. So for those who are looking for some additional revenue stream to get some competitive edge advantage among on your market, you can easily contact us, and we will be very happy to tell you more about our platform, crop monitoring platform, and how it can be white label. Also, a part of that, we provide some additional support, like a marketing support, PR audit, and many other activities like that. So we're basically helping you to succeed on your market, and it's very important for us that you, whenever like you buy something from us, you expect a very good positive results from this cooperation. So how you can work with us. So whenever like you buy, purchase, go with a white label solution, you can purchase the desired amount of hectares from us, then invite your customers to the platform, and of course distribute and sell purchase hectares among your customers. So before I I'd like to pass the word to my colleague, Mr. Maxim Bogomolov. So Maxim, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergey. Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today. And I'm excited to share with you the agenda of directions of crop monitoring platform development in 2024. So like the first point is indication of problems will be covered by me. Second and third point, like map development and the role of weather in plant and field operation will be covered by Alexei. Then I will be back with describing finance manager and warehouse. And the gem of our platform, like it's EOSDA, a satellite constellation, will be discovered by Sergey. Sergey will be back. So let's start from our first direction. It's risk detection, problem detection on the global layers. Like it's our new risk indication feature, goes beyond just data. It provides transparent insights into the potential risks that agriculture areas might face. This transparency is crucial for all stakeholders involved, to be it farmers, suppliers, or investors. By offering a clear understanding of challenges that could impact crop production and quality, we empower these key players to make informed decisions. Imagine having a tool that not only collects data but translates into actionable insights. It's about bringing transparency to the forefront so everyone in the ecosystem can be on the same page regarding the risks that might influence their decision. Taking us to proactive measurement, but what good is insight without ability to act upon it? Is the way our platform truly stands out by integrating the risk indication directly onto the global view page. We're providing users with a powerful tool to take proactive measurements. Think of it as an early warning system for agriculture. When risks are highlighted on the global view page, user can swiftly implement strategies to mitigate adverse effects. Whether it's adjusting planting schedules, optimizing resource allocations, or fine-tuning crop management practices, this feature is game changer. In essence, it's not just about identifying risks. It's about empowering our users to be one step ahead, making informed decisions that contribute to the resilience and sustainability of agricultural practices. As we dive deeper into the specific of this feature, I'm confident they will share in our enthusiasm for its potential impact. So, without further ado, let's explore how risk identification feature will redefine the landscape of crop monitoring and pave the way for a more resistant and sustainable feature. Like on this slide, you can see like a mock-up of this feature, how it will be, looks like. I would remind that this feature is still in the development, so like it will be look more powerful, and like it's built on three main drivers. Like first is data-driven indicators. At the heart of groundbreaking feature are data-driven indicators within the context of our crop monitoring tool. These indicators serve as the bedrock of comprehensive information, offering insights into various facets of crop health, environment conditions, and potential risks. We understand that every agricultural operation is unique with its own sets of priorities and challenges. That's why our new feature comes with customizable parameters. This means users have a flexibility to tailor this feature based on their specific requirements. Whether you're a large-scale farm focusing on specific environmental conditions or a small operation concerned about particular aspects of crop health, the power is on your hands. This customization feature ensures that you can own on the aspects that matter most of the agriculture operations, providing a personalized and target approach to risk identifications. And the last and the most valuable point, it's user-friendly interface. The most powerful tools are only effective if they are user-friendly, and we made sure that our features are presented through an interface that is both intuitive and user-friendly. We understand now not everyone using our platform may have extensive technical expertise, and that's okay. Our user-friendly interface is designed to make assessing and interpreting information a seamless experience. No need for a tech manual or an advanced degree in data science. The information you need is right on your fingertips. This ensures that stakeholders, regardless of their background, can harness the power of a platform to make informed decisions effortlessly. And now let's direct our attention to the next slide, where we'll explore the transformative impact of EOSDA Crop Monitoring platform and its robust feature. Optimizing decisions, it's a true power of any technological advancement lies in its ability to drive meaningful change. With the robust feature and risk identification capabilities of EOSDA Crop Monitoring, we're not just providing information, we're empowering stakeholders to optimize decisions. Imagine having a tool that acts as a guiding compass, steering you towards choices that maximize crop productivity and enhance the overall quality of the harvest. In the pursuit of progress, sustainability is not just a buzzword, it's a responsibility. Our platform goes beyond immediate gains, promotes sustainable agricultural practices and environmental stewardship. By leveraging the comprehensive insights provided by the tool, users can align their practices in the principles of sustainability. Imagine a future where every decision made on the farm contributes not only to increase yields, but also to the long-term health of our planet. It's about striking about the delicate balance between productivity and responsibility, ensuring that we meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And continuous improvements, it's about the agricultural landscape that ever evolving, and so should approach continuous utilization of feature offered by EOSDA Crop Monitoring ensures ongoing improvement and adaptation. It's not just one-time solution, it's a commitment to staying ahead of the curve and embracing the changes that define the agricultural landscape. And this feature, I'm over, so I'd like to invite Alexei to the virtual stage. I see he is already here. So, Alexei, please present us your scientific secrets about very map development.
Thank you, Maxim. Okay. Good afternoon, colleagues. And today I would like to provide you some details about our new features that will be released in this year, in 2024. And before I started talking about the VRA map, I would like to start from the definition of a precision agriculture. And it can be explained very simply as a implementation of the right action in the right place, in the right time, and in the right way. This concept of agricultural management, which is based on the observation and measurements, the response to the variability of the conditions of the growth and development in the field area. It is well known that information of the spatial variation of soil properties topography can be used to optimize the using of different inputs at a specific location. These inputs can be fertilizer, water, chemicals, and seeds in varying amounts across a specific field. VRA is a key element of the precision agriculture, and it is an abbreviation for the variable rate application, which is a method of applying varying rates of inputs in appropriate zones throughout the field. And I think it is very important to remind you that and understand that VRA can be profitable and increases your economic return by strategically optimizing inputs in each management zone. VRA allows you to focus inputs on management zone that provides the highest return while reducing inputs in lower productivity zones where previous management has resulted in a situation for reduced input needs. And on the slide, you can see a table which we have taken from the publication that has been done by Lambert and Lovenberg de Boer, as they compiled 180 studies that reported economic figures from the chosen endeavors. Their findings showed that 63% indicated positive net return for a given precision farming technology, while 11% indicated negative returns, and 27 articles indicated mixed results with about 26%. It's very important to understand what is it, how to generate the VERA management zone. Well, I would start from the definition of the management zone in precision agriculture as a sub-region within the same piece of land showing similar yield influencing factor within which different crop management practices are carried out at the right times and right place to optimize crop productivity and minimize adverse environmental impact. In order to understand the location of this management zone, different data can be used for their generation. Or, for example, we can use yield information for previous years, agrochemical soil analysis, data or soil scan map, relief and slope maps, satellite vegetation map. When this zone will be generated based on this information, an electronic data file containing specific information about inputs to be applied in every zone of a field is generated and is called a prescription map. The main goal of the prescription map is to ensure accurate fertilization, seeding, or spraying in accordance with the fieldwork plans. The modern equipment which is installed on the agricultural machinery has a control system presets rates of inputs automatically and therefore minimize the influence of the human factor. In our company, we have developed a specific methodology for generation of VRA management map. And this methodology which is based on a satellite data and assumes that the productivity of agricultural land is the ability of a patch land in a given territory to reproduce quantitatively the total and yield biomass per unit area. In most cases, more total biomass, more yield. If the land produce more the yield biomass per unit area, then productivity is high. It depends on the both meteorological condition and from local factors that are associated with variations of the local factors that are associated with variation of the characteristic of the soil and topography features. In order to localize this management zone, we use the satellite, high resolution satellite data, including Sentinel-2 and our own EOSat-1 satellites that allows us to see the local variation in the development of crop during vegetation period, using vegetation indices that characterize the distribution of above ground biomass over the field. Among the large number of vegetation indices, NDVI is the most widely used. Many studies have demonstrated the relationship between satellite-derived NDVI and ground biomass productivity. And our assumption in the analysis of the satellite data is based on the fact that biomass indirectly characterizes the cumulative effects of the local factors, variation in soil characteristic and topography, and sometimes in local weather impact. And the next slide, I would like to show on the next slide how we proceed the satellite data in order to generate the VRI map. And there are 4 steps which we have done in order to generate the management zone. The first one is the calculation of NDVI using multi-temporal satellite data from 2016 to 2023. Well, this is very important to understand that in our assumption is that we assume that our management zone doesn't depend on a crop which will grow on the same field in the different years. This is our basic conception. It means that it doesn't matter which crop will be grown on the field. We will have the compare with another one. We'll have a more yield if this field has a higher NDVI values. And after that, we define NDVI maximum for each year. And the last 2 steps is to find the average value of maximum NDVI observed from 2016 and 23, and then identification of this management zone. And we use for this different kind of the techniques and technologies, including cluster analysis, or sometimes it's very simple threshold techniques. Well, it seems to me that 3 VRI technologies that are very important in agri practices. These are VRI seeding, VRI fertilizer, and VRI weeds. Well, I will start from the VRI seeding. This is one of the most discussed elements of the precision agriculture, variable seeding rate or differential seeding. This is a type of agricultural technologies that allows correctly and precisely adjust the rate of seedings in accordance with the variability of the soil properties, topography, meteorological conditions, and other factors. Seed germination, crop development, and yield potential may vary from field to field. And VRI seeding is 4 methods the method of distribution the amount of seed according to the local conditions of a particular field, thereby increasing yield and consequently profits. By implementing the various seeding, agricultural producers can better manage the risk and focus on investing in areas with a higher potential. Sowing and planting with variable rate are especially relevant in fields with high spatial heterogeneity of soil conditions and complex topography. Technological parameters of the seeder are superimposed on the set of properly perceived input data, and thus the seeding rate is optimized, which positively affects the yield potential and its quality. So the various seeding is a very important but still quite new technological operation in precision agriculture, which nevertheless has a particularly important impact on the development and efficiency of farming. We have to mention that not all crops have been studied equally in the account of the applicability of the various seeding. First of all, this is done for the most profitable crops, including corn, soybean, and winter wheat. And I will provide you some details of these three crops. For corn, we can use a simple rule. If the seeding rate is lower than the optimal seeding rate, then the yield increases along with the seeding rates. But when the optimal seeding rate is reached and exceeded, the yield decreases because of the competition for moisture, nutrients, and photosynthetically active radiation compensates for increases too, so the benefits from increasing the number of plants cannot compensate the loss in the yield of the plant. That is why it is necessary to maintain the optimal balance between the rate of seeding and the spatial heterogeneity of environmental factors, and thus improve the use of resources. The next crop is the soybean. For the soybean, the following approach is used: to plant fewer seeds in the high zones and more seeds in less productive zones, which is the opposite approach compared to corn. For the winter wheat, in this case of winter wheat, as in general, when using differentiated sowing, it is necessary to have qualitative information about the variability of the characteristic of the fields in order to apply the correct seeding rates. Too low a seeding rate can increase the low the seeding rates can increase the risk of reduced yield, and too high of seeding rate can both reduce the yield and increase the total cost of production. It is clear that insufficient information of soil characteristic about previous yields, weather condition can be very expensive, and considering the cost of seeding, financial losses can generally exceed the permissible limits. Another very fertilizer using of the very technology in fertilizer applications. And many of the very technology for fertilizer application are similar to weed control when we use a liquid application and alignment application when we use the dry chemicals. The effectiveness can be complicated based on the weather impact and the nutrient availability of seasonal cycles. Two words about the phosphorus VRA. Soil phosphorus is not nearly as transient as soil nitrogen, meaning that soil grid tests can be used for a number of years. Also, there is an evidence that long-term economic benefits might arise from building up the soil test phosphorus. We propose to use for the identifying management zone a map that generation by EOSDA, and it's called zoning map, and you can see in the slide. The next one is the nitrogen VRA. The adoption of the nitrogen response pattern are often field and season specific and can vary widely within the same field. For nitrogen applications, we propose to use NDVI images. You can see also on the slide. And the concept is that the amount of fertilizer needed at a particular location within the field can be determined by implementing a nitrogen-rich strip and planting on shortly thereafter and comparing spatial variability of crop growth across the field to crop growth from the nitrogen strip. The nitrogen-rich strip provides an area in which nitrogen is not the yield limiting factor. A nitrogen-rich strip is implemented by selecting one strip that transfers the field, typically one pass of the fertilizer application equipment, to receive a complete nitrogen application at planting. Subsequently, as the fertilizer applicator covers the field, the sensor read NDVI values from the VRA map, compare them with the NDVI values from the nitrogen-rich strip, and apply an adjust amount of nitrogen. For example, if the NDVI value in the nitrogen-rich strip was 0.5, but was 0.6 at a particular location within the field, no nitrogen will be applied because the sensor determines that sufficient nitrogen is already available. Consequently, if the nitrogen-rich strip has had a 0.5 NDVI reading, but another location with the field had a 0.4 NDVI, then nitrogen would be applied in that area. This provides a benefit in that growers can see actual response to a range of nitrogen rates, and when they are setting ranges for variable rate application. They have more information about how to appropriately establish the breaks for this assorted nitrogen rates. The next is VRS weed control. It's also another aspect of using VRA technology. And this slide will discuss how different data can help identify weed areas and how to deal with them. One of our customers asked our company to find the reason why the weeds in a certain field spread across this field. And the customer had spent a lot of money for liming in the field to control the field. And we have analyzed different type of data: chemical, soil analysis, topography, satellite data, and we confirm a wrong hypothesis of the distribution of versatile packets in the targeted field that depend on the acid soil condition. And we confirmed this after analytical testing of the soil samples. Despite the fact that versatile grows particularly well in the acidic soil, the main factor of their distribution is the sufficient moisture content in the soil that well developed in the relatively shallow groundwater deposits. The lower part of the targeted field has higher moisture content because of the close occurrence of groundwater, which causes favorable condition for spreading the versatile. And this case really shows how important different analysis of the different data can be to prevent weed spreading. Another feature that we plan to release this year is the weather impact on the field management. This is a very important feature, and well, it's clear that the weather has a significant impact on the agriculture industry. But indeed, crops need the basic moisture, warmth, and sun to thrive. But what less obvious is how the details of weather information can drive a grower business decision, helping them to plan effectively, minimize cost, and maximize yields and profit as a result. And I would like to also to remind you that EOSDA can provide different meteorological data. The first one is this is all atmospheric characteristics, including temperature, humidity, wind speed, precipitation, and radiation that is critical for crop development. And we can provide real and historical data. What is important is that the spatial resolution is about 90 meters. It's also very important that we have a historical data. This data can help you to understand how the weather information can be helpful, especially if you know the history of your operation on the field. The next one, you also can provide also some meteorological characteristics of the soil. The first one is the temperature and humidity. As I said before, it's a real historical data with a spatial resolution 90 meters, and also we provide this information in profiles of a soil depth up to 1 meters. And the third type of the meteorological data is the forecast. It's up to 14 days ahead with a spatial resolution 90 meters and with a temporal 1 hour. So I would like to mention some details of the areas where of the areas of farming where fundamentally affected by weather. The first one is crop growth and irrigation. Crop growth or crop yield requires appropriate amount of moisture, light, and temperature. Detailed and accurate historical, real-time and forecast weather information can help farmers better understand and track the status stage to make informed decisions. Having access to the data can guide farmers in making significant and potentially costly decisions such as whether, when, and how much to irrigate. Another is important farming activity is fertilizer timing and delivery. One of the many decisions that farmers have to make is determine the proper time to apply fertilizer, as well as the application rate and fertilizer form to use. A misapplied application caused by weather can wipe away the entire field profits. Weather forecasts can be used to ensure that fertilizer is applied in the right condition when it is dry enough, so that is, it doesn't wash away, which would create a waste resources of money, but moist enough so that it gets worked out into the soil. The next farming activity is pest and disease control. Certain weather conditions encourage the development and growth of pests and disease, which can destroy crops. Forecast guidance incorporated into pest and disease modeling can help determine whether and when it's appropriate to apply pest or disease control. Wind forecasts also play a role in this direction, as crop cluster aircraft that spray fungicidal and insecticidal chemicals on plant from above must be utilized when wind conditions are not applicable to cause sprayed chemicals to miss their targets. And the last one is the field workability. Field workability refers to the availability of days that are suitable for field work. It is preliminary dependent upon the soil moisture and soil temperature. Accurate field level weather information can help farmers access the workability of their fields and become more efficient in their day-to-day operation. And also, it's very important to understand how to estimate the cost-benefit equation for having access to reliable weather forecast information. It is not always easy to quantify, but it is a decision that's easy for most large growers and producers to make. Throughout many months, farmers make small but frequent decisions about their crops, and the cumulative effect of the financial implications of those decisions can be significant. Irrigation planning is a good example. If a farmer relies on the forecast of precipitation that turns out to be accurate, he saves the cost of unnecessary irrigation, and by having a good idea of the expected amount of rain over a period and irrigating just enough to allow crops to thrive, he will maximize yield. So thank you, and Maxim will be the next, it seems to me. Maxim, okay.
Thank you, Alexei.
The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Alexei. Thank you for your part presentation. It was insightful. So I will jump in with the next feature, like direction of our development. It's like warehouse and financial managers. So like talking about this feature, like I want to manage to focus on like that managing inventory is delicate and balancing act, and our warehouse and financial manager is here to make it not only manageable but efficient. This feature empowers users to maintain accurate records of stock levels, significantly minimizing the risk of overstocking and running out of essential supplies. Picture a scenario where you have precise insights into inventory, enable you to make decisions with confidence. It's about eliminating the guesswork, reducing waste, and ensuring that your agricultural operations are running up to optimal efficiency. Financial management is a backbone of any successful venture, and our tool takes it to the next level. The finance warehouse manager will provide robust financial tracking and analysis tools, putting the power of your hands to monitor expenses, revenue, and profitability with ease. Imagine you having a comprehensive financial dashboard that not only tracks transactions but provides insightful analysis. It's about turning financial data into actionable insights, allowing you to make informed decisions and that positively impact the bottom line of your agricultural enterprise. Integration is a key to a seamless and interconnected agricultural ecosystem. Financial and warehouse manager goes beyond standalone functionality. It seamlessly integrates with crop data. This integration ensures that financial and inventory decisions are informed by real-time crop insights, creating the synergy that enhances the overall efficiency of your operations. Think of it's a holistic approach where financial decisions are not made in isolations, but intrinsically linked to the dynamic factors influencing crop production. This integration aligns your financial and inventory management with the ever-changing agricultural landscape, promoting adaptability and resilience. Like on this slide, as previously I mentioned, you can find like mock-up, like the part of our tool, like, but the tool will be much bigger. So, like the two main building factors of this tool, it's streamlined purchasing recording. Like in the realm of agriculture operations, every purchase holds significance. Our finance and warehouse management tool goes beyond the conventional, offering a streamlined approach to purchase recording. Efficiently record all purchases and acquisitions with detailed information, providing a comprehensive view of procurement activities. And write-off management is asset management, is a critical aspect of financial stewardship, and our tool addresses this with precision. Financial and warehouse manager includes a robust write-off management feature. Track and manage asset write-offs with ease, ensuring accurate financial reporting and adherence to accounting standards, the best practices. Think of is a safeguard for our financial integrity. whether it's managing depreciating assets or dealing with unforeseen circumstances requiring write-offs. This feature ensures that your financial reports are not just accurate, but also aligned with the highest accounting standards. It's about instilling confidence in your financial data, making it a reliable foundation for strategic making decisions. And taking us to the slides with conclusion and benefits of the feature, I want to mention like three main pillars. It's enhanced financial control. At the core of this feature lies the promise of enhanced financial control. Picture gaining a comprehensive view of financial resources and expenditures. This is not just about recording transactions, it's about empowering you with tools to better control and manage your finances. With a comprehensive view, you're equipped to make decisions that align your financial goals and lead to a more robust and resilient agriculture enterprise. And resource allocation is a delicate balancing act, and our finance and warehouse management excels in making it not only efficient, but also strategic. Leverage consumption and warehouse data analytics to efficiently allocated resources. This is about minimizing waste and maximizing productivity. Imagine a future where every resource is used with precision, contributing not only to cost effectiveness, but also to the overall sustainability of your agricultural operations. And the last point of benefits is strategic decision support. In the fast-paced world of agriculture, strategic decision-making is key to success. The finance and warehouse management tool is your ally in this endeavor. Utilize data-driven insights to make informed decisions that go beyond the immediate and contribute to long-term planning. It's about enhancing operational strategies, anticipating challenges, and positioning your agriculture enterprises for sustained success. From my side, I want to say thank you for your engagements and for your questions in our chat. And I want to invite Sergey to present our diamond of integrations in the 2024 to our platform. It's our satellite EOSat. Sergey, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Maxim. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone who is staying with us. And of course, I'd like to tell you more about our EOSat satellite that we launched in January 2023. And it's currently available for commercial usage. And based on the feedback we receive from our clients, they say that the quality of images is unprecedented. So basically, we're very happy and excited that something that we've been working on so hard is paying us off the and within terms of in the form of benefits to our clients. And I wanted to tell you more about our satellite, and its multispectral resolution is 3 meters per pixel compared to available satellite. For example, Sentinel-2, considered as the golden standard for the agri-monitoring purposes. We decided to go further, and we introduced multispectral resolution of 3 meters per pixel, which is 3 times higher. And of course, it provides panchromatic resolution of 1.5 meters. And additionally, we can point sharpen images and deliver 1.5 resolution images. And also with some AI technology, we're able to scale and improve the images up to 0.75 meters. So when it comes to comparing EOSat with publicly available satellite providers, some of them provide low resolution, and clouds, there's an issue, and the data isn't public. So basically, you don't have exclusivity. And when it comes to commercial satellites, so sometimes they are very expensive. They're because, as you know, those satellites that provide higher precision, higher resolution could be super expensive. But we just find this golden mean, and basically we build this satellite with a combination of bands similar to Sentinel-2. So for everyone who is working with Sentinel-2, like list of bands is the same as an EOSat. So which means like you can basically complement the data together, and this will help you to deliver even higher accuracy results. So the satellite is going to be included into our crop monitoring platform, and it's going to be available for all our users, and you will be able to purchase images from EOSat. So as you know, like by default, we deliver images from Sentinel-2, from Planet, and now we're speaking about EOSat. So this will give you much higher accuracy, and it will definitely help you to make informed decisions. As you know, our company like promotes sustainable development, and EOSat data can be also utilized for decreasing CO2. And we are currently utilizing EOSat for some carbon sequestration projects, and we are very happy that our high spatial resolution EOSat data help to detect anomalies at the field level, potentially caused by the overuse of water, pesticides, and fertilizers. And with the EOSat data, you can also like improve your yield. So basically, like more higher accuracy delivers much higher precision results. And we are very excited that like this satellite is already utilized in such like ambitious and huge projects for carbon sequestration. So as I mentioned before, satellite provides a resolution of 3 meters per pixel, and that will provide much accurate data about anomalies in the field using different vegetation indices. And of course, you can solve problems like building better V-array maps, and of course, building a better precision. And you probably heard about like cloud mask, and cloud mask is an issue, and specifically for optical satellites, because optical satellite is not like cannot penetrate through the clouds, and they're weather sensitive, unlike radar satellites, for example. And when it comes to cloud masking, so we offer some technology called data fusion, and we merge together several data sets from different satellites. So those could be Sentinel-1, which is radar satellite, which is not weather sensitive, and basically it can penetrate through the clouds. Sentinel-2, which is an optical satellite, and MODIS. But on top of that, we can also like include into this list EOSat data, and like this will give you a much better precision. So this stage is called data fusion, and our science team will be very happy to demonstrate you some technology when it comes to yield prediction, crop classification, and many other projects like this. So I would like to thank you very much for your attention today. And for those who are staying with us, we really appreciate your time. And we are very happy and excited that you join our webinar session. And of course, we will be very happy to answer any questions you may have. And let's start our Q&A session. Okay, so the first question we have is from Joshua in Kenya. So he has two questions. In which platform do you source high-resolution satellite imagery? And do you have a system for monitoring crop pests and disease using satellite imagery? Okay, Maxime, over to you.
I guess, yeah, I will answer this question. Thank you for this question. Like Joshua, like our platform has in the basic like 10-meter resolution, like from provided by Sentinel-2. But in some cases, we have like add-on. It's imagery with 3-meter resolutions. And as Sergey just mentioned, like in the nearest future, I guess in 1 month, we will be ready to provide our EOSat data from our satellite EOSat one, like with the resolution 1.5 meters. So you can try it on our platform anytime in the nearest future. So taken to the question about crop pest and disease monitoring using satellites imagery, Unfortunately, for current solutions is not using this satellite imagery, but we have like in our roadmap, in our plan of product development, to include satellites monitoring to provide more accurate data in our models that currently is working on platform. But yeah, actually we have currently disease risk feature that monitors the probability of diseases on the fields based on like weather data, a lot of factors of weather, meteorological data, yeah. And Sergey, maybe like we have another question. Next question.
Yes, thank you so much, Maxime. Yes, the next question would be, what is the source of the historical 90-meter meteorological data?
Yeah, actually, the same basic for this, like they are combined. We are using meteoromatics data, like it's a big provider of meteorological data, and like I guess it's one of accurate providers nowadays that provide like 90 meters historical, and they provide not only historical data, they provide forecast for 14 days ahead. So a lot of our features are based on this data. And I guess in a few days, we will release our yield estimation feature that also includes predictions as a part of input data to the model. Sergey.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Maxime. So the next question is, hello, we are planning to start an agro consulting and monitoring company using EOS Crop Monitoring platform. How much staff would be required to monitor and analyze thousands of small-scale farms where we provide weekly or bi-weekly report to farmers? In simple terms, is it possible to monitor thousands of farms with a limited staff? So I'll try to answer this question. So first of all, like we are very thankful and excited that you're planning to utilize EOSDA Crop Monitoring platform. So thank you very much for this. And in terms of number of people that would be required to monitor, so first of all, we have like a field leader board that would help you to kind of monitor this even with a single person. So you don't need like tens of or hundreds of people to monitor even like thousands of fields or hundreds of fields, because this field leaderboard will definitely help you out to filter the fields by like crop, by their like by grouping them, and you will be able to see the changes. On top of that, we provide like weekly report. That means like in case you have some changes in the field, you will be able to notice them in this weekly report. So technically speaking, that even if you have limited number of people, you don't need many of people to monitor and use the crop monitoring platform, because like this will definitely allow you to kind of give this provide this advisory services to your clients, or even with 1, 2, or 3 people. I hope I answered the question, but anyway, if you need any additional assistance from us, please send us over an email at sales@eosda.com, and we will be very happy to assist you. The next question is, crop growth stages indicated by the platform do not correlate well with observations on the ground. I think, Maxime, can you please help us here?
Yeah, sure, Sergey. Like just in December of previous year, like at the end of the year, we released the feature update. You know, as each scientific feature model, it couldn't be 100% accurate. So, like in the basic, we put our model to provide like I think a basic estimation of growth stages, start dates. And now, like with the feature, by clicking on the timeline of growth stages, you can edit start dates. Like I guess all farmers are working in the field, and like they understand when each stage started, and now you can just write this and write this data to growth stage timeline, and like this data like wouldn't be used for nobody outside of platform, but our science team will use this data to improve our models. So like in case you have like other dates of start dates of each stage for your crops, please provide it to our tool, and like in a few weeks, months, we will try to improve our models to provide more accurate estimations of growth stages. Sergey?
Yeah, thank you very much, Maxim. So the next question is, on average, what is the change in yield that your clients see after using your platform, both small scale farms and large scale? So I'll try to answer this question. So first of all, like when it comes to monitoring, I think it's a very individual like thing, because we're speaking about different crops, plants, and different weather conditions. I cannot give you some like a percentage, because it probably depends on some specific use cases. But what I can tell you is that we can definitely help you out on saving like on fertilizers. So for example, our VRA maps helps to save up to 20, sometimes 30% on fertilization. So this is just kind of you'll be able to use the fertilizers in a more wisely. And when it comes to like monitoring, so you can definitely increase your yield. So we have some use cases and case studies published on our website where we helped our clients who are growing cotton, for example, increase their yield by 75%. So you can read it more about this use case on our website. And there are many use cases like this, because we help our clients to spot issues, say, even if they have like large scale farms. With the crop monitoring platform, you will be able to identify problems before it's too late. So say it could be like low nitrogen content, or it could be like low moisture. And all those things could be visible through the satellite data sets. And this will definitely help you out to start working on the problem before it's too late. On top of that, our risk prediction, pest and disease prediction module will definitely inform you about some possible diseases that might occur on your field. And also, like, it's much better to work with a problem before it appears, and you can mitigate the issues before it's too late. So technically speaking, if you utilize the platform and you follow all those guidelines that we provide, you will be able definitely to succeed. Hope I managed to answer this question. And the next question is, do you have a system for digital soil monitoring that gives a picture of soil nutrients in the farm? So yeah, I'll try to answer this question. First of all, we can it's not available in the platform itself, so we cannot do this out of the box, but we can definitely discuss this as a custom project. So if you need something like this, please send us an email, and we will be able to discuss this in detail with you over the email, and we will connect you with one of our sales representatives, and we can arrange a session with one of our science team or business analysts, and we can definitely discuss this option with you. Okay, and the next question is, are there any plans for estimating carbon biomass accumulation over agri-forestry plots? Yeah, so we are currently providing biomass estimation for forestry. So again, if it's something that you really need, and if you have any ongoing projects like this, we will be definitely help you. We will be happy to help you out in this project. So please reach out to us at sales@eosda.com, and some of our representatives will definitely reach out to you and discuss a bit more about this project. But yeah, we can definitely take this into work. And another question is, could this be adapted for use for monitoring livestock grazing forage utilization in a natural range lands across broad spatial scales? In addition, could it be used to identify areas of overgrazing? Sorry, I probably don't have an answer to this question. That we I don't know if any of my colleagues will be able to answer it right now. What I suggest here is if you could send us an email with this question, and specifically, we will be able to share it with our colleagues and team members, because we have a large team who will be able to kind of, who might have expertise in this. But yeah, unfortunately, me personally, I will not be able to answer this question. I'm sorry. So I see we have no other question left on our list. And yeah, so basically, yeah, thank you so much. If you don't have any other questions, we really appreciate your time today. And thank you so much for coming to our webinar session. And we would really be delighted to work with you. And of course, yeah, please follow our Facebook page, Twitter page, or LinkedIn page, and let's keep in touch. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.